Hi everyone, it's John and Jackie with OpenLove101.com. Before we get started, sign up for our email list.
Where do you do that?
At OpenLove101.com. And you can click on the blue bell to be reminded of, help me out here.
Upcoming videos here on YouTube. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, subscribe to the YouTube channel here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So the topic today is, how the heck can I watch my partner with someone else and be okay with it?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you able to do that?
It's interesting. We get a lot of emails with this.
And I've had a lot of friends say I could never do that. I could never watch my wife be with someone else. My friends that are not in this kind of relationship model.
Right. But, we get emails from people that are in this relationship model, and, they don't have a problem with being with someone else, but boy, do they have a problem with their partner being with someone else. Because what ends up happening, and here's the clincher, it's really not so much about their partner being with someone else, even though that's what they're claiming. It's really what's happening to them internally.
Of course, yeah.
So, but I say that because it can be so easy to deceive ourselves into thinking that this is an issue with our partner, that it's something our partner is going to need to do something different or change in order for us to feel safe, instead of, I don't feel safe because of X, Y, Z, and let's work together to see how I can dissipate those fears.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of different ways that you can do that, right? So one, you can get vulnerable with your partner, and you can actually tell them what it is that you have a fear with. I'm afraid to see you with this other woman because she's got a better body than I do, or she's got better hair, or she has bigger lips, or she's got a great smile, or she's got a better figure. It can be infinite, the reasons that we can come up with that fear. Okay, so talking about it.
But what about it if it could be just an ownership thing? You're mine and you shouldn't be with anybody else.
That can be the other thing. Again, this is about being honest. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm having a hard time seeing you with someone else because I feel like you're mine.
Yeah.
You're, and so then digging into that and talking about that issue, about ownership, because we can, and it's been drilled into us ever since we're kids, at least most of us here in the Western world, is, you become one. You essentially are, there is this element of ownership with our partner. You can't do this. I didn't say that it was okay for you to do this.
And especially that one thing that's sacred, sex with other people.
Right.
And even with people that are in open relationships, so maybe they're more open to sex with other people, but then it becomes, but I'm the only person you can care about or love or have a relationship with.
Right.
So but that's another topic.
Yeah.
The topic here today is, how do we watch our partner be with someone else? How can we be okay with that? How can we have compersion in that and enjoy seeing their happiness or enjoying their time with being with someone else?
Right. So one, like I said, one is getting honest about what the core fear is that you're having. And that might take you a minute. It may take more than one discussion or two discussions or three discussions with your partner while you're getting to the root cause of what it is. It could be our fear of this other person that they're playing with. We perceive them as being better. It can be ownership. It can be fear of losing our partner. The emotional, you're going to fall in love with this other person and you're going to leave me. And so I can't risk losing you. So I'm going to try to control, our relationship by keeping that fear from surfacing.
What if it's an unfounded fear and you haven't even experienced seeing your partner with someone else yet?
Right.
But you're just imagining that you're not going to like it.
Right. And And that's where communication can come in.
But maybe once it happens, you find that you enjoy it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, we've even, this is kind of jumping ahead, but we've even seen partner, a couple that found another couple that they trusted immensely,
Mm-hmm.
and not use them, but work together with them to walk them through this fear.
Yes.
Right? So, that can be a helpful way to maneuver through the open relationship that you're wanting so desperately to have, but you're coming up against some roadblocks, some teachings of old that you're having a hard time dismantling. Sometimes it's about finding another trusted couple or another trusted individual that can really help you go through that, walk through that. So maybe you can see, like you said, how you feel with your partner, with someone else from that standpoint. And is it really as scary as what you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And I think too, even before you get to that point, we've talked about this probably on numerous videos, but to have fantasy talk with your partner, just the two of you.
Right.
So you can role play, and I can pretend I'm someone else, Jack can pretend she's someone else, and that will, if we really get into the role, it will help us to maybe see the feelings that we'd be having in that situation. If I hear Jackie calling out someone else's name or describing a fantasy that she has of being with another person, and how does that make me feel in that moment, in that fantasy role play? Maybe initially I have some uncomfortable feelings about it, but if we do it multiple times, maybe the feelings dissipate. They become less. Maybe it begins to turn me on. And that's where I am today with her being with someone else. It's always a turn on for me. There's never anything negative about it.
Right.
I don't really know in my life where that switch flipped to where I went from having fear to enjoying the moment, but it did. And today, I don't have any fears about her in being with other people.
Mm-hmm. And and sometimes it's just about giving yourself permission to be okay with what's happening. Just to change your view. I mean, you can see the situation, how it is, but maybe just turn to a different angle. And instead of being in fear, try to be more from compersion, more from how can I see my partner's happiness, and what, so that their happiness isn't seen as a detriment to me. Like, it's okay that they're finding happiness with what they're doing.
Yeah. With what they're doing or with someone else.
Or with
it doesn't
someone
take
else.
anything away from the relationship and the happiness that we have in our relationship.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Well, hopefully that will help. And if you have any questions about this topic, be sure and email us at openlove101.com, or you can put a comment here underneath this video, and Jackie and I will try to get back to you or to direct you to a place where we might be able to help you understand this, because it's a really deep topic, and it's challenging for many, many couples to learn how to try and understand how to do this aspect of this relationship. So also subscribe here to our YouTube channel and click on the blue bell to be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for joining us today. See ya. Great job, Jackie. And if you like that video, please click the button below, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll give you plenty of more.